Collective. Here I am, Jason, the intuitive restore pulling cards collectively. All right, for the first day of March, March 1st. Let's finish this and then let's get going, all right? Yesterday was a great day. Yesterday, our minds opened up to the new ideas coming forward, and those new ideas are the seeds that we've been ultimately looking to plant. You know, I mean, there are some new beginnings happening, and yesterday, they were coming up in little sprouts, you know what I mean? So, Spirit is saying ultimately pay attention to those ideas, okay? Now, for today, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords, you are ultimately giving birth to a newfound prosperity, all right? Ultimately, with the Queen of Pentacles, she gives birth to material and financial abundance. She is the Oprah, to be honest. When it comes down to it, with the Queen of Swords is also the queen of her own self-value. The Queen of Swords is the queen of truth. She lives in her truth. She is unapologetic. She is ambitious. She ultimately puts away her emotions, and she specifically concentrates on the clarity in her head in regards to what she needs to do next on her path. You know what I mean? She's honest with herself. She lives in her truth. She understands that ultimately only she can give birth to her own ideas. The ideas of others are irrelevant. The Queen of Pentacles is giving birth to that kind of prosperity, that kind of self-value, giving birth to confidence, giving birth to a new you. Today is going to be a day where there's going to be a lot of movement, okay? The Eight of Wands is the card of a kinetic kind of energy, all right? Especially with the Queen of Swords, the way that the Queen of Swords is presenting herself and the way that the Queen of Pentacles is presenting herself, know that there is a lot of energy picking up today. And in that energy lies prosperity and truth, you know, and just ambition, you know what I mean? With the High Priestess, with the Star, and with the Justice card, this here is saying today you are going through a spiritual kind of awakening. All right? A spiritual awakening that is ultimately, you know, like coming forward from the healing that we have been doing lately. All right, new chapters are opening up because ultimately you are finding the balance that's needed to ultimately balance your light side and your shadow side to ultimately bring on the universe's gifts. You know what I mean? It's a kind of situation. There's a lot of beauty and there's a lot of power when it comes to this newfound spirituality, guys. And know that this new kind of spirituality is bringing you on balance. It's bringing you on clarity. It's ultimately seeing that only you can be your judge. You know what I mean? Only you can judge yourself. Others, they may try, but ultimately it's irrelevant. And because we're in that mindset, no, we're bringing on wishes coming true. All right? The Star is the card of a wish come true. Today is going to be the kind of day we ultimately find our warrior. And we already know we're warriors, but today we are going to be feeling like a fucking warrior. Today we are going to ultimately be finding that balance to give birth to new opportunities, to give birth to a new us. And today's the kind of day where there's a lot of movement when it comes to finding that wish come true. Yesterday, for the water signs, we got the Hermit. I think it was for Scorpio, maybe. And the Hermit came the day before for, I think, maybe Capricorn. Ultimately, the Hermit is a new perspective, and the Hermit is a cloaked figure holding a lantern. In the lantern lies his star. All right, the star has been set free. Okay, it has been set free. No, what's in motion right now is things that only dreams have been made of. All right, and it's things like that are like, you know, like we're giving birth to today that are ultimately going to be responsible for the prosperous life we continue on. You know what I mean? It's when you give birth to these new beginnings that are ultimately beneficial for your own well-being. That's when things happen. You know, listen to those little small ideas in your head, guys. Those small ideas on your head sometimes are the biggest ideas you could ever have. You know what I mean? Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your emotions. And know ultimately when it comes down to it, now is your time to rest. All right, so I feel as if maybe like if you were dreaming, maybe, you know, it's something could have come across when it comes to a dream. Know that now is your time to take care of yourself. Spirit is saying, since we are taking care of ourselves, since we're allowing ourselves to rest, We are ultimately opening up doors that will ultimately bring us towards these new beginnings and this new birth. New birth of prosperity, financial material abundance, self-value, and love. And intellect. You know, like, my gosh, guys. Let's just keep on going for just 2 more, alright? So here is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the knight that brings on activity and active intuition. And there's the Queen of Cups, alright? So we got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups gives birth to love. She gives birth to intuition. Alright, she's the most spiritual card of the deck. So I definitely feel today there's going to be a spiritual awakening, guys. There will definitely be a spiritual awakening. It's coming forward and it's coming fast, alright? The Six of Wands is a celebration based upon the intuition that you're allowing yourself to use, okay? So look out for the spiritual awakening. It's going to be a very powerful one. And it's going to be one that is going to ultimately help us, just give us wings. Because ultimately, we have these wings already, you know? We just haven't used them to fly yet. All right, so I'll talk to all of you guys later. I hope everyone has a great day. I am going to, I'm sorry, I just sound like a broken record. I'm tired. Off to work I go. I'll talk to everyone later. My name is Jason, the Intuitive Restorer. Please, if you have not yet, subscribe. Like, comment, share. All right, share that energy. I also do private readings as well. So if you're looking for a private reading, reach out, and I'll definitely hook you up. All right, I'll talk to all of you guys later. Bye.